What is up, Bray Gang? You guys already know what it is. It is your boy back at it again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about more Joker. More Joker. So I actually watched this movie yesterday. I dropped a spoiler-free movie review if you guys want to go and check that out. But it's interesting because what we have today is actually the audience score. As you guys saw, the audience score is a whopping 93%. The tomato meter is a 69% for the movie. And I understand why the audience loved this movie so much. I feel like our culture now is so geared towards everything being super uplifty, happy-go-lucky, and positive that when something like this comes out, they can't stand to see something like this do really well. So that probably explains the tomato meter being a little lower than the audience score. But the audience obviously loved it. Everybody loved the movie. It was great. Joaquin Phoenix did a great job. Robert De Niro did a phenomenal job. Todd Phillips' storytelling was amazing throughout, which was crazy, knowing that he is the same director that made Project X, Hangover, and movies of that nature, right? So what we're going to go ahead and do is look at some of these articles, because there are other things outside of just how well the audience rated this. There's also how well the movie performed in the box office. And I'm actually over here looking right now at how it performed at the box office, because it did pretty good, not gonna lie. And we're gonna read this article over here and discuss what we see, and I'm gonna go ahead and put me up in the little corner. Bang, here we go. And let me go minimize this so you guys can see this article. All right, so right here it says the Joker is wild Thursday night with $13.3 million, beats Venom at the October box office preview record. So basically it says Warner Brothers Village Roadshow's R-rated Joker grossed $13.3 million at the Thursday box office, breaking the record for an October preview set by Sony's Venom last year. Now, Joker also beat the Thursday previews of such R-rated films such as Deadpool at $12.7 million, It Chapter 2 at $10.5 million, and its director Todd Phillips' Hangover 2 $10.4 million. So he broke one of his own records, which is crazy. And Logan, which had a whopping $9.5 million. The record is owned by Deadpool 2, which has grossed an $18.6 million in May of last year. So right now, I guess this is pretty much runner-up and stuff like that. But the previous exclusive early Friday AM update after 7:20 p.m. Thursday post with exit polls, Warner Brothers Village Roadshow's R-rated Joker is headed towards an October Thursday night preview record of $10 million to $12 million. Obviously exceeded that, so we can go on and read a little bit more. So I guess it says here, booked at 4,374 theaters on Friday. Joker is the widest release ever for the month of October as well, ahead of Venom's 4,250 reservations and stuff. It's crazy. It says, for those who are excited to see Joker in theaters, several elements pop to the top of the list. Joaquin Phoenix's performance is certainly the center of the conversation, with references to his previous movies' victories at film fests this fall, not to mention the goosebumps-inducing trailers. Other positive sentiment comes from the genuine look at mental illness, with a traditionally villainous character at its center. The movie looks and feels like a superhero movie to some, and more like an award season offering, like anything they've seen before. Now, let me tell you guys something. When I went into this theater, I had already kind of high expectations based on what people were talking about. So you could imagine the movie would have fallen a little short of my expectations. No, not at all. In fact, it exceeded those expectations when I went into the theater. Now, Joaquin Phoenix, if you know him as an actor from any of his other previous movies, you know he's a very passionate man, and he puts in as much effort as humanly possible into his roles. Like he completely gets into character 150%, right? And it adds authenticity to that aspect, right? And I appreciated that. Now, as far as all the backlash and stuff goes, we have these social justice warrior groups and stuff now saying like, oh, so the Joker became a villain because some black kids bullied him in the movie. This is not really a spoiler. You guys see it in the trailer. A group of kids, I guess they're kind of like, it was a mixed group of kids. There's some people of color. There's some regular white kids, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of kids jump him in an alley and stuff and beat him up pretty bad. And, whatever. Obviously that added to him feeling really terrible about himself while he was like innocently just trying to promote this guy's business. And, I guess anything that can fill the social justice warrior agenda is pretty much what this is boiled down to. But I won't let that get in the way of ruining such an amazing movie. An amazing movie. This easily is the best Joker movie, best Joker depiction, in my personal opinion, that I've ever seen. Joaquin Phoenix took the cake. Now, runner up for me would be Heath Ledger, obviously. Like those are the top two Jokers of all time, hands down. Now, that's pretty much it as far as that goes. Let me know what you guys find in the comments down below. This is pretty much how it performed in the box office and everything. We could go a little further in this article. It says, should Joker miss our sources Thursday forecast and file in the high single digits, like 7 million to 9 million? This is basically an article that was made earlier because it was updated at 7:15 a.m. today. And I'm kind of going back and reading the Thursday highlight and stuff that they were talking about. They're basically, in this article, it's talking about projections for the movie and how well it'll perform on its opening day on Thursday. And obviously, this movie has greatly exceeded that. So we're going to go ahead and look at this thing and see exactly, well, we already checked it out. But guys, like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been the talk of the century and stuff like that. Like I said, at least for today. And I would encourage you guys to go check it out. It's a really good movie. And we're gonna be checking out other articles and reviewing them throughout the day because, man, Joker. This Joker gets a spotlight today. So I'll see you guys in a little bit in another video. But until then, take care, enjoy yourselves, peace.